I'm here as promised to tell the poop stories from Sunday night. The one that I told isn't even my story. It's from a friend of mine who one time had the flu, and he was supposed to play a soccer game in the park. And so he called his soccer coach and he said, like, I'm too sick to come and play. I can't make it. And his coach was like, we already had people call, and if you don't come, we have to forfeit the game. And it was a really important game. And so, of course, my friend, puts his uniform on, goes down to the field. He's playing okay, like feeling pretty ill. And then all of a sudden he's like, I have to shit right now. And he's like running down the pitch, and they're running towards the opposite goal. And he can see that there's like the building with the outhouses in it. And so he just keeps running right past the goal and runs around the building, gets to the men's door, like slams against it, and it's locked. The bathrooms are closed, and he just lets go and shits all the way all over his legs. Just lets go. And then he like doesn't know what to do, so he just sits down in it. And this woman comes by and she's like, sure is muddy out there today, hey? And he's like, it's human feces. And yeah, so his neighbor ended up giving him a ride home in his truck with newspapers on the seat so that the seats didn't get muddy. Anyway, so that story led to our friend telling a story about his friend, and his friend had just left the party, which of course made it funnier because we had context. Anyways, so this friend, when he was younger, and maybe still now, I don't know, could not go number 2 with any clothes on. He had to be completely naked in order to go poo. And so there was this one night where his mother was trying to get ready to go for this date, and she was trying to like force him to eat his dinner, and she made him Kraft dinner, and he hated Kraft dinner, he never usually ate it. And so in order that she wouldn't make him eat it, he covered it in like this like fake sugar stuff, but it was also sort of a laxative, and he just coated it, and he was like, look, I can't eat it now. She was like, no, you still have to eat it to like prove her point. And so he ate it, and she was in the bathroom getting ready to go, and it hit his insides like a ton of bricks, basically, and he came running into the bathroom while she was getting ready, and he was like, you have to get out, and she was like, no, and he starts just taking off all of his clothes to go to the bathroom, and she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I have to go, and she's like, I don't care, and like has her back to him, and she's at the sink, and he like gets on the toilet and he goes, but he goes with such force that it hits the bottom of the bowl and just comes right back up over and fully coats the back of his head and his mother both in poop. And that's why you don't eat Kraft dinner. Anyway, so now we're comfortable talking about poop, and if you want to leave your favorite poop comments in the comment section, then you can, and then we can talk about poop. And I would like to know, why do people say, are you going number 1 or number 2? Because usually I go number 1 or both.